Good morning, interwebs. It's 2:40 in the morning. Sorry I didn't wake you up sooner. I just didn't. What did I do today? Well, right now my throat is starting to hurt. That's what I've been doing, is drinking tea. I just filmed the podcast. I took Manelia to the vet today because her sneezing has returned. So now I get the joy of pilling her multiple times a day, because that's always fun with a cat. Now, Steve helped me. I did her afternoon pills by myself. I had to give her 2 of them. And her and I went round and round. And pilling a cat who is sneezing repeatedly is really hard. But we got it done. And it seemed to make her feel better. So that's good. And then Steve helped me pill her before he went to work. I intentionally set up the schedule of when she's supposed to take her stuff so that he will be home / I will be awake. So we can just kind of work it on either ends of our schedule and still have her on the right timing. So that is good. And she does seem to be feeling a little bit better this evening. Not markedly so like it was when she had the shots, but I will give it some time and hopefully this will do the trick, because poor thing, she's just so pathetic with the sneezing. Anyways, I also spent most of my day making a cowl. The one that I showed you last night that I started. I did it in its entirety, and it's in the other room because I had it on the podcast. If you'd like to see it finished, it's on episode 21 of Makes Monday over on Hooked by Happenstance, the other channel where the crochet stuff lives. As though all of this stuff is not solely crochet. Okay, a lot of it is, but it's in a different way. Anyways, I worked on that. Steve was putting peppers in the dehydrator today, so while he did that, I worked on my cowl, and we got to kind of hang out together. So that was fun. Hi, Jezebel. Why? Just, cat. She just looks for wherever there is not a spot for her, and then she shoves her little body in that space. Anyways, I worked on that. And I worked on it again this evening when I was doing things with the kids. It was just kind of all-consuming till it was done. And now I will get to wear it tomorrow, and I'm excited about that. And now I get to move on to making some other things. I really should finish some of the things I've already started, but I kind of want to start something new. But that's probably not the greatest plan, so I'm going to try and divert that plan, especially because tomorrow I get to start reading my book. Oh yes, to fill you in on the Spookathon readathon. I read 2 of my 3 books. I did not finish the second one in time to technically finish it last night by midnight, but I finished it tonight around midnight. So I was a day behind, but I did have at least one day where I just didn't read anything this week. So I'm fine with that. I really enjoyed both books that I read, and I also enjoyed the pace at which I read them because I felt I got to absorb the story. Especially with History Is All You Left Me, I couldn't. I had to stop a few times because it was just the pace and what was going on in the book. I couldn't absorb any more of it at a time. I needed a little break, step away from it, and then pick it back up because I was enjoying it so much. It was a very honest and simple book, and I enjoyed that. So, and the storytelling was good. I also enjoyed the way in which the story was told and the pacing and things, which is very important to me. Anyways, I'll talk more about the books at a later time. But I did read 2 of them. I do intend to read the 3rd one. But first, tomorrow is Turtles All the Way Down Tuesday, when I decided that I get to read that book on Tuesday. So, it's waiting right here for me in its little envelope. I'll pull it back out, and tomorrow I get to start it when I get up. Well, we'll go to the library. I'll start uploading my video, and then I get to start reading my book. And then I'm just going to read till I'm ready to be done reading. And then we'll see what the rest of our weekend brings. Just been keeping the fire going today. And just, yeah, it's been a weird day. It was super windy when I went to the vets. Oh my goodness. And Manelia is over 18 pounds. She's a lot of cat. And I had her in the carrier, and I got the carrier out, and I had to then close the trunk of our minivan because I had her in the back because that's where the carrier fit. And that was really hard to close the back of the minivan, and she was not very happy because it was very, very windy, and we made it through. And the vet's office was it wasn't exactly crowded. It was just very chaotic. Like, they didn't seem to know what they were doing today. Not as far as care goes, but as far as, like, how they were handling the patient order and just, like, who was where and why. They were having some chaos, but that happens sometimes when you're in there, especially when the main vet is there. It seems to be a little bit more chaotic. But I'm going to go and drink some more tea and get the podcast all edited so that tomorrow I can upload it for you all at the library faster. And then we'll just keep chugging along. We have our 4 days off coming up here. It's amazing how quick time flies sometimes. We're just chugging through these days off cycles. I mean, it also helps when Steve's schedule stays consistent, which it has for the last little bit here. I don't know how much longer that's going to last, but we'll take it while we can get it, right? And I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty-night.